Welcome to the Loyola In the Know Game Break on WQNO 690 AM and K268DR 101.5 FM in New Orleans, and also streaming live on Loyola's Wolfpack Athletics website and app. I'm Albert DuPont with the Loyola School of Communication and Design. With these Game Break In the Know segments, we hope to give you an inside look at Loyola Athletics, the College of Music and Media, the School of Communication and Design, Catholic Community Radio, and our underwriters. Joining us now is Laura Jayne, the Director of Student Services for Loyola's College of Music and Media. Welcome, Laura. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you. It's delightful to be here. I appreciate the time.
Awesome. Well, we brought you in today to talk about students are starting to look at colleges this spring, and parents are a lot of anxiety out there about getting the right college and making sure they have the right fit. What goes into choosing the right college, you think, for a student?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, because I do meet with a lot of students just as they tour Loyola, and I meet with a lot of parents who are really worried that their child is going to make the right choice. And I always say the same thing. I say what your child or what you as a student bring to the table is the same no matter where you go to college. You're going to bring the person that you are, and you're going to have a really good experience if you're excited to be there. And so I find a lot of it is the vibe you get. I mean, we can talk about how great Loyola's programs are, and they are. You know, we have some great film programs and music programs, and sometimes I talk about that, but you got to walk around the college that you want to go to. You want to tour a lot of colleges so that you feel the right feel when you're on the campus, and really the city you're in does make a difference. You know, some students don't want to be that far from home. And if you're really going to be uncomfortable being far from home, you do want to take that into account when you're making the choice. Some students are eager, to get as far away from possible. And that's important too. Find the fit geographically. And then also, look around, look at the programs, of course, and look at the type of education you're going to get. But I find that, Albert, students often are looking at a lot of schools that are the same, and offer the same quality. So it's really more about the fit you feel when you're on campus, and that you need to relax. I always say, come on, this is supposed to be fun. Relax and really look around and see how you feel, and that helps you make the right choice.
Great information. Yeah, I think, and Loyola has a certain feel. I find it, kind of that New Orleans feel fits right in.
It does. We're in New Orleans, and we have that going for us. We get a lot of students from Central America and South America because it's sort of the closest. We're down on the coast, basically, as far as that goes. And so, they want to go to school in the United States, but they don't want to be too far. And then being in a city like New Orleans, the climate's pretty good. The city has a lot to offer, so that's a lot in our favor.
Yeah. And so let's say the student does decide to come to Loyola. What kind of services are available once they're here to kind of help them through that freshman year?
Well, freshman year can be really tough, especially with COVID. We don't know how that's going to go, but there's a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of feeling like, oh, I'm the only one who's sort of confused. And, so we realize that, and we offer a student success center where students can check in with academic coaches. And a lot of colleges have this. It's definitely a strength of ours, where they have someone that they can kind of sit down and talk to once a week and find out, what services are there, how does the tutoring center work, and, how does the counseling center work, and what if I want to get more involved and I'm not really, finding some people. So the Student Success Center, offers a lot of support, and we do have faculty advisors that are there, but students often are intimidated even to talk to their faculty advisor. So the advantage of the coach is that it's a non-academic person, not really aligned with any major, that is just there to coach the student into, having the right experience freshman year.
Okay. And if you're just tuning in, this is Laura Jayne, the Director of Student Services for the College of Music and Media here at Loyola University in New Orleans. So is there also a class that they can take to kind of help them into that first year?
Yeah, we do have some academic success classes in the College of Music and Media where students can learn about the services that the college offers. And then we have some anxiety workshops and other workshops in the Student Success Center that help students get acclimated. And then we have we call it a first year seminar. And the topic is different. There's lots of classes with different topics, but freshmen are put in a first year seminar with other freshmen. And the goal of that class is to put a bunch of freshmen together who hopefully are sharing the same experiences and have them be studying a topic they're interested in. And then it's a way to get to know other freshmen, and there's often guest speakers that come to those classes that talk about the services that Loyola has for freshmen, as well as fun events. I mean, we want students, and I can't stress this enough to students, we really want students to have fun when they're in school and to really get involved. And the biggest part of academic success to doing well is to get involved and feel like you're part of the community. And so we have a lot of organizations that recruit freshmen, and we have everything from a salsa dancing club to the Maroon and to various music organizations. So there's a lot for students to do, and we really encourage them to get involved. So people come to class often and recruit freshmen into these types of organizations to get them involved and to make them feel like they're really doing stuff outside of class that is meaningful.
Yeah, and I think that maybe sets us apart a little bit from a larger university, like a state university that may have 20, 30,000 people. We're a lot smaller, and there actually is a lot of opportunity for freshmen to get involved, like you said, in the Maroon or a club or at anything, really.
It's true. I mean, we have a film program where the freshmen are up there, making movies and showing movies right away. We have different programs in biology and in the sciences where they're in the labs and they have an opportunity to do hands-on stuff right away. We have the Maroon where we tell freshmen, you can go right in there and you can start working for the Maroon. I mean, some people want the small school experience, and I know, like, for example, people can ask me about a student and I'm like, oh yeah, I know who that is. We definitely know if students come to class and we know what they're doing. And then the advantage is that we build relationships with them so that we're there for all 4 years of their college. And then we help them after, and we're in touch with them, after they're out there. And the nice thing about this type of relationship is that they might be out of college for a couple of years and they get to come back and say, I need an intern. I'm working for this great movie and we're on this movie set, and I want a Loyola student to come work. And they come back and they recruit our students because they know that the experience, what it was like, and they know how important the hands-on part is. And everybody really does know each other. We have a lot of majors that are pretty tight, art majors, film majors, all the arts, the performing arts and music. And just as much as the sciences, where you're kind of in all that together and you really know each other and you have a bond. And in the 4 years, you develop some great relationships with everybody that you're in school with and with the faculty.
Awesome. So we're about out of time. So if somebody is interested in a program here at Loyola, and especially in the College of Music and Media, how do they get that ball rolling to kind of...
Well, we do have, obviously, the website where you can go on and schedule a tour pretty easily. I think that's on the homepage of www.loyno.edu. And then, of course, I am always available. I love talking to possible incoming freshmen and giving tours. And I talk to parents all the time. And so I'm Laura Jayne, and my last name is Jayne. And so I'm pretty easy to find on the website because of the unique spelling of my last name. And I'm happy to meet with anybody, answer questions, give a tour, or hook them up with admissions to really see their way around campus.
All right. Well, sounds good. Thank you so much for the information, and hopefully that helped out a few people who are looking at Loyola as a possible, college for their student, or a student looking at us. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, Albert, it was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening to the Loyola in the Know Game Break on WQNO 690 AM and K268DR 101.5 FM in New Orleans, and also streaming live on Loyola's Wolfpack Athletics website and app. For more information on Loyola's University's programs, please visit our website at loyno.edu. That's LOYNO.edu for Loyola New Orleans. I'm Albert Dupont with the Loyola School of Communication and Design. Now back to the action.